Mr. and Mrs. Kuczynski. I scheduled this meeting because it was brought to my attention that Jacob threw a ball at a classmate today in PE. And his gym teacher has noted that this aggression has been a pretty consistent pattern. Jacob was unfortunately exhibited quite a lot of aggressive behavior recently. Here are the incident reports.
Jacob, why would you do that? Well, it's not my fault. Jeffrey was being a butt-one.
Jacob, we do not use that kind of language.
I think we should all just sit down and talk calmly about what has been going on and try to avoid any blaming or physical punishment.
I agree.
Well, we've always known Jacob's had some issues with aggression. His mother and I work a lot, and so we don't often have a lot of time to try and fix the problem.
At home, it's hard to consistently discipline him because we are usually not there at the same time, and when we both do things a little differently. I feel like that he punishes him too harshly.
Well, I feel like she's too soft on him.
And Jacob spends all his time on his video games, and I thought they may be too violent, but I just want to keep him happy, so I always get them for him. How much harm could they actually do?
Well, actually, violent media such as video games, television, or movies has been found to lead to more aggressive behaviors in children. So this could be a contributing factor to the issues Jacob has been having. However, I don't really think it's the only thing going on. I think the issue probably comes from a combination of childbearing, temperament, and violent media. Jacob, do you feel that you spend enough time with Mom and Dad?
Mom and Dad are at work a lot, so we're not really home. I usually am alone, or sometimes I'm with the babysitter.
And when you do something wrong at home, do you feel like Mom, Dad, and the babysitter are all given the same consequences?
No. Dad yells and sometimes hits. Mom doesn't do anything. She just takes away one video game. And the babysitter doesn't really pay attention to me. She just stays on her phone.
Has it always been like this?
We don't pay the babysitter to sit on the phone.
Sean, that's clearly not the issue.
I'm just saying, I'm not sure I'm buying all this. Boys will be boys, right?
Yeah, sure, that's how we should deal with this.
If you don't mind me asking, is there something going on at home that I don't know about?
Mom and Dad are breaking up.
Well, a divorce can also factor into aggression. It seems like it may be the perfect storm of things causing Jacob to act out. Was Jacob an easy child in temperament, would you say?
It's no secret that Jacob has always been the easiest child. He is fairly difficult and hard to please, even as an infant.
So it seems to me that you would say he was difficult in temperament. This means he would have had to react harshly to things, could be withdrawn, and have a hard time in new situations.
I would absolutely say so.
Maybe an uncomfortable question to answer, but I'm going to give you a list of the different child-rearing styles and explanations. If you could tell me which best describes your parenting style, that would be very helpful. There is authoritative, which is an accepting, involved, flexible parenting style that allows a child an appropriate level of autonomy. There is authoritarian, which is a style with low acceptance, little involvement, and is very controlling, with very little autonomy. There is permissive, which is very accepting, but with too much or too little involvement, with low control and a lot of autonomy. And then there is uninvolved, which is low in acceptance, low involvement, low control, and very indifferent autonomy.
I think Sean and I are a little different. Personally, I think I'm a permissive parent. I don't spend much time with Jacob, and I allow him to do mostly whatever he wants. I don't punish him consistently, and if I do punish him, it's very light. I'm not very involved in my son's life. My job is just too demanding. I guess I make up for it by making sure he's always happy when I'm around. And if I do punish him, he's not very happy with me.
You're too easy on him, Kristen. I think I'm probably authoritarian. A child needs to be put in their place. So I make sure that if Jacob does something wrong, he's going to be punished. But I also don't spend enough time with him. I'm not very involved at all. I want the best from him, so I don't always push him to do better. He can't quit at good enough.
Well, with both of these parenting styles, we do see a correlation to aggression and anger. This is probably a leading contributor as to why Jacob has been so aggressive. This, paired with a lot of consumption of violent media, as well as an ongoing divorce, these are probably the reasons we see so much aggression coming from Jacob. If we want this behavior to stop, and I think we can agree that we do, I think some changes may have to be made in the way that you interact with Jacob. Do you understand everything that we've talked about today? Do you have any questions on the information I've just given you?
No, I think it's pretty clear we have some changes to make, and we need to take measures to find a happy medium with authoritative parenting style from here on out. Thank you.
I think we should discuss some of the things we're going to do to try and make things a little bit easier for Jacob.
could definitely be a little less aggressive, and maybe we could spend some more time with him.
Could we maybe play some board games and go out to eat together?
We could do that.
I think that if him and I can make the divorce a little easier, we can also make it easier on Jacob.
Yeah, I agree. I think these are really good strategies.
Jacob, you're gonna see a lot more of us.
Well, I still think Jeffrey's a lot fun.
Jacob!